Elizabeth Lombardo is a psychologist and the author of A Happy You, Your Ultimate Prescription for Happiness.
Right, and I think so for so long they're getting on the scale, they're getting rewarded by the numbers going down, and then it gets to a set point. So change your focus from losing weight to having a healthy lifestyle. And maybe it's trying a new exercise class or working out with a friend or even setting a new goal like completing. And I think this really speaks to our need as humans to have a sense of purpose in our lives. We need to have a sense of purpose, something that we look forward to in our lives. And so when you do that, when you achieve what you've been setting out to do, look for that next step, whether it's a project, deepening your relationships with people who you care about, helping other people so that you can find that fulfillment. And I really recommend that people not only plan for their financial retirement, but their psychological retirement also.
Absolutely.
Really think about how am I going to be spending my time.
Can't we just say no?
We're constantly shooting ourselves. I should do that. If I was a good mom, then I would, and so I should do it, and so we just keep putting more and more on our plate. And the goal is to be a better parent, and that's a great motivation, but what we have to realize is, ironically, it's making us not as effective as a mother. Always hear the airline saying, put your oxygen mask on first, right? Why? Because if you passed out from no oxygen, you're not going to be able to help others. Take time out for yourself, and if you do, you're a better parent, you're a better spouse, you're better at work, you're better everywhere.
I equate it to a skill, and if you think of something like golf being a skill, some people are born being good golfers. We can think of seeing Tiger Woods when he was 2 years old hitting a golf ball. Some people aren't, but if we practice and we practice the right skills, we're all going to be happier. And as a society, we tend to look for happiness in the wrong places. Shopping therapy, Ben & Jerry's counsel. We don't actually find that happiness, but if we practice the right skills, everyone's going to be happy.
One, your relationship is actually absolutely vital. You can't wait until the kids go away to college to rekindle, because you won't be there. The second thing is, when you have a healthier relationship, you yourself are happier and healthier. And all the research shows that people who are happily married are going to live longer, they have less chronic illness, there's less depression, all of that. The third reason why it's important is because we have to be a good role model for our kids.
And that single word is should. Get rid of should and its cousins must and ought. Because when we should ourselves, it's like this big finger wagging at us saying, you're just not good enough.
Keep dating. I don't care if you've been together for a month or 5 decades. Keep dating, spending time with each other. Positive.
The first thing to remember is that you're not alone. So many people are going through difficult times right now. Not to be embarrassed and not to be overwhelmed by the stress, because I think a lot of times it's almost paralyzing and it prevents you from doing things like going out and looking for a job. You want to take steps to prevent yourself from getting that stressed out. You want to take care of yourself in terms of proper nutrition and proper rest. Exercising is a great way to decrease stress and to combat depression. People have a tendency to focus on the negative, to look at what's wrong instead of what's right. Deny that some of these tough things are happening, but if we can focus on some of the more positive things, if we can feel more grateful, if we can reach out to help other people, that helps us change our perspective.